hand puppets I could do. No,
What?
so you do like hand puppets, like shadow puppets almost, because
What
they
you
could.
do?
I don't remember. I used to be able to do a bunch. There's a couple like the butterfly and like the little, there's like bunny, but I never know how to start these, so I'll just say hi.
You say hello.
It's like hello.
It's another video.
Another video for me, Jen.
Rambling crap.
And stuff. But today, what I'm going to do is because
I'm procrastinating because you meant to do this like 3 hours ago.
not that quite long, but about an hour, half an hour ago. But it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm going to show how I transfer an image. And I chose this fox. Now I got this from a reference pack and stuff. To do a colored pencil piece on what's this? Come here. This is a type of pastel matte. It's not Clairefontaine, but I don't know exactly what it is. But it's pastel matte nonetheless.
Alright.
So what I'm going to do is show you how I would transfer this fox. So what I've got here is actually 3 different ways. So we've got things you can transfer. Now the way I do it is I take a piece of either this is non-stick. What is this?
That is non-stick baking parchment.
Right. So you need something that's see-through like this. Now, I've never actually tried on this. It probably would work, though. The same as using tracing paper. This is a thin tracing paper. This is stuff I normally use. Need to use up the roll. This is thicker stuff. This is more like drafting paper. Because it's a bit thicker, right? So you could probably use it like pen and ink on this, too, probably, if you straighten it out. But, so normally I use this one. So what I do is, I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. Let's just some giggles.
We'll
try both just to see what will work. So what I do is I take a dark pencil. Now normally, because I'm only practicing this, normally it doesn't matter. But I'm taking a pencil that's usually a darker color, and these are those erasable ones. So I'm just using them, and I'm just kind of it won't work on this side. This is too smooth. So flip it over, see if it's on this side. No. So we have learned that it won't work. My idea won't work on this paper for baking on and stuff, which kind of makes sense because it's too waxy. It's very waxy. So yeah, which works great when you're baking. It's worth a shot. When you're an artist and and you're don't have a lot of money and all this stuff to spend on supplies, you just try to figure out what'll work.
I will say if you baking parchment, buy the kit and stuff online. And it costs about the same as you buy it in the supermarket.
That sounds great for cooking with because it doesn't flip over and it sticks to things. It's great. Anyway,
the thing with that is the fact that you can actually tear it. You've got a problem with a card, not a epoxy plastic crap.
Yeah. Oh, and if you're wondering why I'm wearing these things on my wrists, they help with my wrists. They're not feel so flimsy. They don't like the EDS. My joints kind of have a habit of popping out and stuff.
Your weak wrist.
Yeah. So they do that. So normally I would tape this down, but because I'm just practicing, this is my thin stuff. Maybe it's these pencils. Maybe they're erasable. No, they kind of work. But let's see. Will they erase? Not that I need them to erase on this, but yeah, they do. But I don't need them to. I need them actually to transfer. So actually, we'll just make a line, actually. And because I'm not using all of this paper, and my practice sheet is downstairs, there's an odd line on this paper somewhere, and you can see it right there. Which I just saw that. That doesn't matter. That'll get covered up. But there's an indent. Flip it over. We usually see. Maybe. You can't see it. I can't see it. Because it's bright as hell in here at the moment. Because the lights are on. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So, where's that mark I made? Make it over here because the fox isn't covering the whole paper, so, and then you just kind of flip it over and make a mark, and that kind of worked. It'll work enough for me, but I'll use a darker color, so I'll use this brown, and you know what, for a laugh, and this is I could do ASMR with this, but, that would be annoying after a while, I think, more than ASMR, but I don't get ASMR, it doesn't, it reminds me, it gets on my nerves more than anything.
It's
just like yeah, because the noise is just even doing that makes me just so. But put this back over here. It makes me cringe. It's like when I hear that chewing, swishing noise when I want to punch somebody. But I'm not violent. I am really not a violent person. But when I hear somebody chew really loudly on food, I just want to tape their mouth shut because it's stop chewing so loud.
You are so violent.
I'm not violent. I really am not. I've never really been in a fight. Well, I have, but I didn't start it, and my sister ended it, so that tells you something right there.
Did you recount that kill? That's probably you.
Well, I got, this is Hamilton, so I would have been 11, 12? And so there's 3 years difference between me and my sister, so she would have been 9, right? Now, for some reason, we had this French girl came from Quebec. She just, for some reason, decided she didn't like me. Whatever. So then, of course, I didn't like her because she was just an asshole to me. So, she was mad anyway because she wanted to go to a different school, and they said her... Anyway, it doesn't matter why she was mad. She was just mad and angry at stuff. So, what happened was, accidentally, we were playing basketball in gym class, which I freaking hated anyway, but... So the ball double bounced into my hand, right? And then it bounced and hit her in the face. Now, it messed my knuckles up, but then hit her in the face. So then, since then, she's like, I'm gonna pay you back for that, right? So, a couple days later, her and her high school friends, because she had made friends in the high school at the time.
She was held back.
Because she was held back. So, she was hanging out at the high school. And, so she brought her and her friends, about, I don't know, about 9 or 10 of them, and, came after school to beat the crap out of me. Now, like I said, I'm not a violent person. I really am not. I'm more of a stuff like I fight with my words kind of shit and all that stuff.
Not
right?
like me.
And, so, now, my sister went to not the same school. The schools were next to each other. So, when I was done school, she was done school, we'd walk home. Because, like I said, she was 9. This isn't Hamilton. So, not in the rough areas of Hamilton. It's like up near, like, the new shit and all that stuff up on the mountain. But, so...
Which is not the ghetto.
Which is not the ghetto, yeah. But,
there was lots of very dubious characters and homeless people.
Yeah, but, so anyway, so she brought the friends. Now, she threw the first punch, right? My sister then threw a punch on her, right? Almost knocked her out, so yay on Danielle, yay and my sister. And, so, but then, of course, teachers come out running out of the school because, like I said, but then the whole crowd had to come and stuff like that. And, so, then that was broken up, and, so, but... The funny, like I said, Danielle was like, well, I said her name, I'll have to bleep it out, because I don't know if she'll wants me to say her name, but, I don't know, maybe not her. Anyway, so, she kind of broke the fight up and stuff, but then the teachers came running out and separated everybody and stuff. Now, I got detention, and she didn't, the person who wanted to start to hit me, or beat the crap out of me.
See, that's why you should have cold her.
I know, that's why I should have just hit her, and I wouldn't have, would have been...
If you're going to do the time, you might as well commit the crime.
I know, I should have just hit her, because I would have ended up in detention anyway. But, so...
Not just hit her, like, you should have knocked her cold.
But, so I know why I got detention, so that I didn't get in a fight and all that stuff, and get, but, so that was, like, 2 weeks of detention. That was fun. I didn't do anything but read a book. It didn't make me do any lines or anything like that, so...
I was going to get fucked up.
Yeah. But, so that was fun. But then eventually she did go to high school because they were sick of her. Actually, I think the teacher was sick of her anyway because she was just, she was always angry and mad and all that stuff. And, it's like teachers couldn't even teach her because she wouldn't pay attention to class and stuff. And,
then she would clocked her ear. I would taught her a lesson.
But, so yeah, so that was, that. And then... Because I've never really been in I used to fight with my sister and stuff like that. Like, I got scars. I'm, like, 42. But I've still got scars from when we were, like, kids. From us fighting and stuff. Yeah, oh God, yeah. We were very violent towards each other.
Like,
We got along, but then... We got along. But then if something went wrong, we were just, like, butt heads and stuff like that. And, I gotta move this past cells. And, so, like I said, I got scars and stuff like that. But, so when we didn't get along, we didn't get along. But when we did, we got along. But... it's, hey, sisters and everything, People are like, oh, I wish I had a sister. Really? No. When, but when you don't have a sister or a brother or whatever, you're kind of like, oh, I wish for that, but then the other way you don't. But it just depends, I guess, on the person and stuff. I mean, you had 2 brothers, so, I don't know what it's like being a I've got, like, half twin brothers and stuff like that, but I never really grew up around them. Yeah, I mean, probably got other relations too somewhere, but, I know there's a few somewhere, but yeah. So yeah, that's my little quick story for the video. I guess like I almost got the crap beat out of me, but then my sister decided she was gonna throw the first punch, which I think is so funny that people are like, oh, you don't embarrass your sister. No, because it just shows okay, yeah, as much as we fight and stuff like that, we still would stick up for each other and stuff like that. But then we stayed in Hamilton for a bit more, but. And then we moved around, well, not a lot, we did move around quite a bit, but, well, I messed up there.
What?
I just missed a leg up, because the thicker stuff actually is a little harder to see stuff, so I'm kind of, like, guessing, well, just having a rough outline. Well, all I need is a rough outline for this anyway, I don't need, like, an outline with all the details and stuff like that. What?
What have you got?
What? I don't know what.
That light thing I bought you. LED light.
That might work actually for this. Let's do that next time. But might actually see this better. Yeah. But lots of fears out there. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, sisters beating each other up. No, or family members. But that's what I mean. They do beat each other up and stuff like that. But I mean, she's in Canada. I'm not, obviously. She's got kids of her own that are, teenagers. So, good luck to her. But, yeah, because, like I said, 3.5 years between the difference between us. And I think her kids are actually 3.5, no, 16, no, more like 4 and 5 years between the two of them, I think. I can't remember, actually. But yeah, so they're in school, and not the same area where me and my sister grew up. We grew up all over the place, pretty much. But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, you've hit somebody, but I didn't.
Once in school.
Once, yeah.
Usually, I was the one getting the shit beat out of me.
Yeah, you remember me saying that. But yeah. So neither of us are violent, really. We're really not. I'm kind of a non-violent person. I mean, I hate killing bugs if I have to. I try not to, actually. Try to let.
I feel bad about killing slugs.
Yeah, I know. It's just like it's not even like the squishies now. It's just like or even like when you kill snail, somebody kills a snail. It's like crunch. It's like it's just like what's a living thing? It's like
No, I take the view if my plants are them, well, guess what? It's my plants that are going to survive, and I'm going to give them a humane death. I'm not going to poison them. I'm just going to stand them with about 80 kills of body weight.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, that is
Yeah, I'm looking for a picture at the moment of this fox because I think I've messed something up with this. So you scroll up.
Do you?
Yeah, where is it?
What did you do that LED light thing? Does somebody give you two?
That is in a. I know where it is exactly, actually, but I don't need it right now. I'm almost done. But.
I thought police tell me it's not in the closet of death.
No, it's not the X closet of doom. You mean?
X is still.
It's not too. Well, it's a lot more organized than it was.
It was kind of organized to start with.
Yeah. But this is really hard to. Oh well. See this, but I don't need the detail really. I just need a rough idea of where things are on the fox. If you're like, oh, you're cheating, you're tracing. You know what? Screw it. Because you still need to know the basics to freaking color the damn thing, And this saves a hell of a lot of time. And that's what a lot of artists that you see were doing that realistic stuff. They're either do something like this, or they project an image, the photo or whatever they're using, onto a wall or a whatever canvas they're using. They don't just paint these. I mean, there are a few people that do it, but they can draw things just off the top of their head. But most people project or trace. So going on for freaking hundreds of years, and there's nothing wrong with it. It saves a hell of a lot of time. Yes, I can sit here and draw this fox, and I could, but it's gonna take me to get everything perfect. It would take me 3 or 4 hours or more. So why, waste time doing that when I could just do this and color? Yes, is it being lazy? Yes. But you know what? Time is money.
I hate that word.
I know you hate that word. Time is money,
I hate that word because especially people like us who have long-term conditions, people use it as a way to beat someone over the fucking head with.
I know. It's like, well, why are you not doing that? Well, because I can't physically do it or mentally do it at the moment in time.
Mine is, well, you want my fucked neck? You're welcome to it.
I can't feel my hands half the time. It's like, how can I still draw? Muscle memory, I'm thinking. It's gotta be. But it has to be muscle memory. But yeah, I'm leaning over the thing because I can't see a damn thing. Okay. Okay, so that's roughly it there. It's enough that I can at least, color everything. And when you do this, your image is going to be reversed, right? So whatever way you want. Say I wanted this fox looking, because he's looking kind of this way. If I wanted him looking this way, I'd have to flip the image, and then, because I'm going to flip the cover, right? So there's all kinds of ways to freaking copy stuff. You can do it this way. You can put pastel or whatever on the back of the photo and trace over the photo. I don't do this with everything, everything I'm doing, but it saves time. So why not use it? Honestly, because it's being a job. You have to find ways to. pencils everywhere. To save money, like I said, it's everything. Time is money and all that stuff, you know. But so we take that off, put that there off the screen. Maybe, yeah. Put it that way. Okay, no, put it that way. And then take this off because I don't need this anymore. So at least at this moment in time, I don't need it. I might need it later, so don't rip it up in case I messed up and I have to redo the tracing.